The miracle of the world, the treasure of life, and the entrustment of the future, nature. If it exists, so does the future. If the future exists, so do we. That is why it is everyone's duty to protect the future. This was the inspiration behind the establishment of KETMAK in 1997. While others saw it as a social responsibility project, it was the reason of existence for KETMAK. Preserving the ecological balance and leaving a more sustainable world for future generations. KETMAK is a global producer of industrial and biological purification systems which are used in the purification and recycling of waters that are used in the enrichment of elements such as marble, ceramics, natural stone, aggregate, sand, gold, chromium, magnetite, copper, feldspar and silica. The applications designed and used by KETMAK, which provide 99% recycling into drinking water, include thickener tanks, sedimentation tanks, clean water and mud tanks, filter presses, platforms for tanks and filter presses, mud pumps, drainage pumps, dosaging systems and system panels. KETMAK, which builds environmentally friendly systems on its 5,000 square meter facility, including a 3,125 square meter production unit, realizes the necessary tests in its labs to ascertain the real needs before planning a wastewater purification facility with the help of expert engineers. KETMAK, which takes into account the land where the facility will be built and the needs of its customer, starts designing and applying the project with the data in hand. KETMAK acquires all its materials used in the facility from prominent Turkish and European companies, chooses all its materials and products in accordance with the ISO 9001 standards, and realizes production at its own facility with the know-how system. KETMAK, which provides its clients with guaranteed purification solutions, offers important advantages to its clients, such as production cost, product quality, environmental awareness, and discharge standards. In the wastewater purification systems designed and improved by KETMAK for a more sustainable world, first, water used in production is rid of elements such as wood, styrofoam and fabric by being pressed through a grate. The waters which reach a balancing pool after the grate are depressed into the sedimentation tank via a plunger pump and at the same time are fed by the dosaging pump in the dosaging system. The particles that are suspended within the tank dissolve with the effects of chemicals and the residue is collected in the conic part of the sedimentation tank. The mud, which is collected in the conic part of the sedimentation tank, is then automatically transferred to the mud boiler with a pneumatic valve. This mud, high and viscous, is kneaded with a mixer and homogenized, and the filter press automatically starts. After the press stops in 2 seconds, the mud is injected into filters with a certain pressure. system automatically stops when a residue called cake forms and the press opens. This process is repeated until the mud reaches a certain level inside the tank. Purification systems which have been built by KETMAK with all kinds of automation hardware can also be operated manually if needed. Mud residues which are taken out of the filter press are collected by the local authorities in the region and dispensed at previously appointed areas at intervals. Wastewater is not dumped outside the factory into water conduits or streams. KETMAK, which knows that companies that don't think and act differently don't stand a chance of existing in the future, provides its clients with an immeasurable service quality in addition to its nature-friendly technologies. KETMAK, which derives its strength from customer satisfaction, caters to the needs of its customers with services such as sales, after-sales, technical support, spare parts and design. KETMAK, which has built over 1,000 wastewater purification systems all around the world, has become one of the prominent companies in the sector. KETMAK, which owes this success to a combination of environmental awareness and professionalism, will keep on working and improving towards a cleaner environment and a sustainable world. KETMAK, we are here for the future.